I don't care if you believe me. Not anymore. I just need to get it out of my head. To tell it, before I hear the creaking again. It all started 3 years ago, when I was offered a job as a night guard at a small-town museum. One of those old places, cold hallways, dusty display cases, and that musty smell of damp stone and rotting wood. The museum closed at 6 p.m., and I started at 7. My job was simple. Make rounds, make sure no one broke in, and check on the radio every hour. The first few nights were uneventful. Honestly, they were boring. I'd bring headphones, sit in the colonial art room, and read a novel until the clock hit 5 a.m. But one night, a moonless, dead silent night, everything changed. Around 2 a.m., while doing my second round, I heard a sharp thud coming from the pre-Hispanic exhibit wing. I figured it was a rat, or maybe a piece of something falling, so I went to check. Everything seemed in place until I passed by one of the display cases, the one with the burial masks. Something was off. One of the masks was missing. I didn't panic. Maybe it was under restoration, or maybe someone removed it earlier. But just as I turned to leave, I heard a whisper, not a voice exactly, more like a dry exhale, like something breathing from inside the glass. I froze. I looked back at the case. The masks were all there, now, every one. But then I saw it, on the inside of the glass, fingerprints, from the inside. I forced myself to stay logical. I told myself I was imagining things. But as I started to walk away, I heard another sound. Footsteps. Slow. Dragging. Like bare feet shuffling on cold stone. Hello? I called out, hand gripping my flashlight. No response. I stepped into the hallway. Total darkness. When I turned on the flashlight, the beam flickered for a second, and that's when I saw them. 3 figures. Human-like, but not quite. Tall, thin, almost translucent, and worst of all, they had no eyes. Just empty sockets. Black, hollow, staring at nothing, but somehow still seeing everything. They didn't walk. They slid, slowly, as if they didn't need muscles to move. One of them stopped when the light hit it, and tilted its head. It was looking at me. I swear it was. I could feel its attention. Its hunger. I ran. I didn't think. I dropped the flashlight and sprinted to the security room, slamming the door shut behind me. But even in there, watching surveillance monitors, I could see them moving, always staying just outside the lit areas, always avoiding the sensors. I locked myself in until sunrise. Didn't move. When the day staff arrived, I said nothing. I just quit on the spot. Never went back. But it didn't end there. That night, I dreamed of them, walking down halls I didn't recognize, but that felt cold, just like the museum, watching me with those empty sockets. No words, no screams, just watching, closer every time. Last night, I woke up drenched in sweat, and there was mud on the floor of my room, wet footprints, as if someone had been standing there. And that's when I knew. They didn't stay in the museum. Those who walk without eyes are following me